Maybe that's where Paul is this week, with Dave the dog. Surely
Can
his
you
best in
imagine?
show. All right, the weather deserves no awards today. It's been really quite unpleasant, hasn't it? I thought this summed it up brilliantly. What a good picture. A lone dog walker on a rather misty, cloudy, dank Scarborough beach. And a striking picture, but a lot of cloud. And this really has been the theme of the weather today. And temperatures have really struggled as well, only getting up to around 7 degrees. Keep your pictures coming in to the Weather Watchers page, of course, or you can send us them on social media, Keeley.Donovan. So we're going to continue with a similar theme with the weather, a lot of cloud, cool and windy, I think sums it up as we head through the next few days and through the weekend as well. Tomorrow, another grey start to the day. We'll hang on to a lot of cloud through the course of the day, but there should be some brighter skies, hopefully, by the afternoon, triggering 1 or 2 showers. So we've got low pressure out in the Atlantic. We've got high pressure over Scandinavia. It's keeping those weather systems at bay for now, but it is causing quite strong winds, so quite brisk southeasterly winds for Thursday, Friday and through the weekend as well, taking the edge off what are already quite disappointing temperatures. I think it'll be particularly cool along the coast. The radar picture doesn't tell a brilliant story because you can't see much on it, but actually it has been quite damp out there for a lot of the day. Patchy drizzle in places. Maybe as we head through this evening, we'll see the best breaks of the day heading up from the south. So some breaks in that cloud cover, but through the second half of the night, any breaks will tend to fill in. There'll be some mistiness, especially across the hills, and some of that cloud could be thick enough once again to squeeze out the odd spot or 2 of drizzle. Temperatures down to around 3 or 4 degrees. And I think we'll start to see the breeze picking up overnight as well. A quick look at the high water times then. In Whitby at 1:17 and then again at 1:34 in the afternoon. So a lot of cloud once again to start the day. There'll be some mist and murk out there. There'll also be the odd spot of drizzle. The odd shower continuing into the afternoon, but we should start to see some breaks in that cloud cover. The breeze is going to be quite gusty tomorrow, coming up from the southeast. So temperatures along the coast struggling in particular at 9 or 10 degrees inland. It'll be cooler still and windier still as we head through the day on Friday.
I'm just picturing Paul and Dave the dog in the pooch pamper parlour.
Yeah, who's pampering who though? Hello there, good evening. The weather continues to be a bit disappointing over the next few days. Tomorrow, a repeat performance, grey, misty and damp through the morning. Fairly cloudy for the afternoon, but there should be some breaks, equally the odd shower. The other thing about the weather is the strength of the wind to end the week. So blustery for Thursday, Friday and into the weekend, and that'll take the edge off the temperatures, so feeling cool, especially along the coast. So some breaks in the cloud this evening, but overnight that cloud will thicken up again. There'll be some mist, particularly along the Pennine chain, particularly for hillier parts. There'll also be the odd spot or 2 of light rain or drizzle where that cloud is thickest. Temperatures down to 3 or 4 degrees. So a grey, misty, possibly damp start to the day. That'll continue through the morning. And even though we'll keep quite a lot of the cloud for the afternoon, we should see some breaks in that cloud. Equally, you'll notice there will be a few showers around as well. Not very many of them. Temperatures at around 9 or 10 degrees. Cooler for the coast. A blustery day and that wind even stronger as we head through the day on Friday. Good evening, Peter. We've got some big fans in Brigg, or at least you've got some big fans in Brigg. Marlena emails, my 94-year-old mum and sister won't even take phone calls until after the weather chat. It's the highlight of their evening.
Well,
it actually says you and Paul, unfortunately. So
well, no, I'm including you in it. I'm including
thank you very much.
Right.
Yeah, no compliments for the weather. It brightened up a bit, didn't it, across parts of Lincolnshire today? But I think the general thrust of the forecast over the next few days is windy and cool, particularly chilly right along the coast. The breeze coming in from the southeast. And we're going to keep a lot of the cloud. The best of any brightness will be tomorrow afternoon. So we've got weather systems to the west, but we've got high pressure to the east, and that's keeping those weather systems at bay for now. It's also squeezing those isobars. So a brisk breeze from the southeast, making things feel chilly. And then we are going to get some rain, I think, spreading northwards, probably Saturday night into Sunday. So this is the radar, not much showing up on it, but it was damp in places today, fine drizzle. It did brighten up across parts of Lincolnshire. So we've got holes in the cloud here. I think they'll spread further northwards for a time. So pretty fine this evening, but overnight the cloud will thicken. It'll become misty in places, and it could become a little bit damp in places too, where that cloud is thick enough. Temperatures down to around 3 or 4 degrees. I think we'll start to see that breeze freshening up into tomorrow as well. Your high waters in Grimsby tomorrow, 11 minutes past 3, and then tomorrow afternoon at 3:26. So a grey start to the day once again. We've got some dampness in places, some mistiness too. I'm hopeful that through the afternoon we should see some breaks in that cloud cover. We could also see one or two of these showers floating in our direction, but hopefully an improvement through the day. It is going to be rather blustery, a gusty southeasterly breeze, so coolest along the coast. It'll knock the edge off these temperatures, inland 9 or 10 degrees. And then on Friday, windier still, so a gusty breeze, and I think it really will feel quite chilly on Friday, particularly along the coast. The better chance of some brightness on Friday, largely dry on Saturday, rain overnight into Sunday, Peter.
Not having a go at
After
it.
getting my wrist slapped.
You will be. Nice to see you.
Bye-bye.
Now, a